So, Toys R Us. The stores are long gone, but a lot of us of a certain age have some loving memories of strolling the aisles of the store in our city, looking for the next piece of treasure that we'd ask for around birthdays or holidays. But for how many stores there were all across the country, there's not a lot around as far as memorabilia goes, which seems kind of strange. But in any case, today's topic is the Toys R Us location in Maplewood, Minnesota, which was one that I actually spent a lot of time in. The store had a cool look. Check out the main sign before it was taken down in 2018. And look at how prominent the sign scar is on the side of the building as of 2022. It's crazy. This big sign could be a cool piece for someone with the space for it. Anyways, I used to work at a Sprint store nearby in the early 2000s and would come in looking for video games a lot. Years later, I'd take my kids here when their mom worked nearby. And funny enough, my girlfriend actually worked at this very store as a teenager. The building is all but empty now, but there's one piece of treasure left that I'm interested in. How cool is that? I mean, how many parents tromped up that ramp to go and pick up their kids' Christmas Super Nintendo or Power Rangers toys or whatever underneath the glow of that sign? I first spotted it back in 2018 when all the stores were closing, and I was being a little nosy. I tried asking the store manager about it, calling and emailing the property management company and the building ownership a couple different times, but I just never really got anywhere. Every time I drove near the area, though, I remembered the sign and had kind of made peace with the fact that short of breaking the law and just taking it, I'd probably never get my hands on it. Fast forward 4 years, though, and apparently the building has a new tenant, and there was another auction for the stuff left inside the store that I just happened to come across on the internet. I worked through the auction company and incredibly was given permission to take the sign for a very reasonable dollar amount, which was super nice of them. I was telling my dad about all this and he offered to come help, which I'm very glad he did. The sign was super high off the ground and the whole ramp was ice and snow. To get the highest screw out, I actually ended up on the second step from the top of my 6-foot ladder, and with the wind, the sign kind of acted like a sail as soon as it was free from its fixture, so doing it alone probably would have been a mistake. But with a little careful persuasion, the sign was released, and I'm a very happy camper. It's such a happy-looking piece. Like, its entire purpose was to guide people to where the cool stuff was that they picked out for their kids. It's also a heck of a lot bigger in my hands than it looked up on that awning. I was also kind of worried that after so many years in the sun that the plastic might be brittle, but it's surprisingly flexy and I'm not worried about it breaking at all. But what exactly will I do with it? I'm thinking about a custom wall mount where I can backlight it in my basement. I have an 80s themed bar and I think it would be a great conversation piece and a good reminder of some happy times as a kid. I don't usually make videos, so hopefully this wasn't too rough to sit through, but I appreciate you watching it either way, and I hope you have a great day.